Hey, it's me, VG, and welcome to the Grohlvana channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with Pokémon Yellow version. Once again, I'm recording this way ahead of time. I don't even need to do this to stay on schedule. However, I've just been loving Pokémon Yellow, you know? It's just been so fun to play. I don't know, something about it, you know? It's just a relaxing sort of playthrough to do. Also, yeah, it's super late at night, so I'm probably going to be a little quieter. My significant other says that they do not hear me when I record this late at night. They go to bed super early because they go to work super early. But I'm still always conscious about, like, you know, wanting to make sure I don't wake them up or anything. So yeah, we're probably going to have a more relaxed episode, if that's cool with you. Not that you not being cool with that would really do anything, because what the heck, I mean, you're not even going to know that I'm recording this, you know what I mean? At this point in time. Also, Cinnabar Island looks freaking beautiful, by the way. I love the red. It looks so cool. Okay, so how many repels do we have left? We have 12 repels. I would like to finish everything around Cinnabar Island before we actually do anything at Cinnabar Island. And I'm trying to remember, there was something we needed to do, right? Did we just... Oh, God, did we not finish the last route? We definitely didn't, did we? Yeah, we for sure tried to get here as quickly as possible, didn't we, in order to heal our Pokemon. Mainly because, yeah, the Articuno fight took, like, everything out of us. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, so let's switch in Miasma, because there's obviously going to be a lot of different water-type Pokemon coming up here. Cinnabar in the west has a lab for Pokemon. Yeah, well, I've been there, little guy. You don't need to be telling me about Cinnabar Island. Little lady, it's hard to tell what these NPCs, who these NPCs are, whether they're male or female or whatever. Okay, let's go for the Mega Drain. Oh, the Poliwag outspeeds and lands the Double Slap, which is such a silly move, because it's called Double Slap, yet it can go from 2 to 5 times. That makes no sense. It's called Double Slap. It should be hitting twice, just like Double Kick. Very bizarre to me. Always was weird. Anyways, yeah, welcome to episode 26, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you've been enjoying this playthrough. The views on every video I've made on this channel so far have been crazy consistent, which is really funny to me. Because, you know, I didn't really expect this channel to do relatively well. You know, I would say this channel is doing relatively well for the sub count, you know, because it's a new channel, hyper-focused on the Patreon and also channel memberships on my main channel. Wait! You know, basically, an entire channel to pretty much, you know, give back to the people that support me and what I do on YouTube. Cinnabar is a volcanic island. Okay, was she saying, wait, Cinnabar is a volcanic, like, to warn me? Is that what she was doing there? I don't really know. So anyways, yeah, big thanks if you support. I appreciate it. I swam here from Cinnabar Island, which most people watching this, like I said, probably do, because most people should know this channel from the Patreon. But, anyways, yeah, it's just really cool seeing both this series and Crow Country, like, get really consistent viewership, you know? Like, I think at the time of this video being made, you know, we have 49 subscribers here. And yeah, all of the videos do anywhere from, like, at least last I checked, like 50 to 70 views on average, I feel like, which is super cool. I mean, you know, to hit higher than your, like, sub base on every video is great for a Let's Play channel. That's really not usually the case, I feel like. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you've enjoyed the playthrough thus far. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about the future. I'm not really sure how much I've talked about this on this series, but yeah, basically my goal is to make this entire channel, Grohlvana, entirely fueled by the Patreon and by the channel members on the main channel. I'm so disappointed. Pokemon have taken over an abandoned mansion on Cinnabar. It's true. So yeah, what that means is, like, I just want it to be really interactive. So if you are a patron or if you are a member, make sure to keep an eye out for, like, messages and emails and stuff. because I definitely want to get people involved. My boyfriend gave me big pearls. Okay. Wow. Probably shouldn't have said that. And yeah, basically what that means is like, what I'm going to do is probably have people submit game suggestions for this channel, or any suggestions, really. I mean, I'm down to do other stuff too. It's just, I'm mostly used to, playing games. That's what I do. But yeah, basically I just want to make a system where people can submit games that are then voted on, and whatever wins, we basically just play it here. You know what I mean? And it could basically be anything, because obviously we did Crow Country, now we did Pokemon Yellow. I mean, those are completely different things and very different from what I typically do. So yeah, that's the goal, to make this basically entirely and utterly fueled by the Patreon and by the channel members. And obviously, if it grows from there, then fantastic, but at the core of it, it's just going to be a way to give back to the people that support me, as I've said. Ooh, that's going to be super effective, but that really doesn't do much. Yeah, I don't really know what Aurora Beam does that much, actually. Ice Beam is really, really good. But Aurora Beam is another Ice Beam move, isn't it? Don't touch my pearl. Okay, lady, I'm not going to touch your pearls that your boyfriend gave you. Will my pearls grow bigger inside cloisters? There's a lot that she was saying there that I feel like is really a double entendre or something. That really did not strike me correctly there. Something was off about that. Anyways, let's switch in Fulgar because Miasma's Mega Drain is unfortunately out of PP, which seems to be happening very often. We got this guy on a raft randomly. I rode my bird Pokemon here. A lot of weird people here. What do you mean you rode your bird Pokemon? Do you mean you flew your bird Pokemon? Like, what are you talking about? Okay, dude sends out a Fearow who is going to get utterly obliterated by a T-Bolt. Goodbye. So yeah, definitely keep in mind, suggestions for games you'd like to see me play, or just content you'd like to see me make. And then if you see that come out on the Patreon or in a channel membership message, definitely get involved if you want. If you don't, that's cool too. I understand. A lot of, the content I make is very easily passively listened to. But yeah, I'm excited for all of that, basically. But anyways, to recap, yeah, we are near the end of our journey. Can you believe it? Yeah, this playthrough is pretty... I mean, I knew Pokemon Yellow would be kind of short, but yeah, we've gotten through it pretty swiftly. Oh no! It's true. My birds can't fly me back. What? This guy's just stranded here? Is that literally what he's saying? Oh my god, yeah, what if he... Yeah, if he does not have a Pokemon with Surf, he's straight up stranded there. Rest in peace, dude. Sorry. Check out my buff physique. So anyways, excited for that, excited for the future. All the other stuff I've got going on as well, which I want to keep this channel very separate, because it's just kind of like a bonus channel for those in the know. But yeah, to recap, yeah, we've gotten 6 out of 8 badges. However, the last badge is kind of instantly attainable, kind of. I mean, you still need to go through the gym challenge, of course. Wimpy! Are you calling you or me Wimpy? I should have been buffing up my Pokemon, not me. So yeah, Cinnabar Island is going to have the 7th gym challenge, and then right after that we can fly straight away to the 8th gym, and then it's just the Pokemon League after that. So yeah, we are super duper close to the end of our adventure. Are you on vacation too? And Cinnabar Island is easily one of my favorite places. I love Cinnabar Island. It's a very cool, memorable place for me in my original playthrough. Okay, we got a poison water type here. T-Bolt's gonna take him out. Also, comment question of the episode, if you wish to answer it in the comments, is have you seen the Kingsman films? And if so, what do you think about them? I think I talked about this on a stream recently. But yeah, if you don't know, there's these films that are I guess based on comics. I don't know anything about the comics. But yeah, ooh, Seal. Yeah, that's what I was talking about in the Seafoam Islands, was Seal here, who is ice water, I think, or maybe just ice. I think it's ice water. Yeah, this was the Pokemon I was looking for, but I'm not sure if you can even find him in this game. No mercy at all. Sorry. Seafoam used to be one island. Yeah, and there we go. So we made it back to Seafoam here, so then we can fly. So I guess we've done everything, right? Outside of Cinnabar. Yeah, that should be everything. We got Articuno, we got Zapdos. There's one more legendary bird, however, it is not attainable just yet. And the only thing is, like, going west of Fuchsia, why is there water there? The only thing I could think of is, like, cycling road goes over the water. That's gotta be what it is. Okay, so let's fly back to Cinnabar. Then we've also got south of Pallet Town to take care of as well, which I do want to do because we've already gotten this far. We might as well clear out every single route, obviously, right? Hello, ma'am. So yeah, have you seen the Kingsman films? They're basically based on a comic book series, as far as I understand, and it's pretty much about, like, this British Secret Service agency, like, that are, I think they work independently from the government. I don't really exactly know how they operate, but yeah. Oh, also, we should go to the lab here, shouldn't we? Yeah, they kind of work independently from the government, and so, like, you know, they just have this crazy, like, technology and crazy stuff going on. And they're super duper cool. Okay, that's definitely the Pokemon Mansion. We want to hold off on that. The Pokemon Mansion is a whole thing. And they added Ditto in there. That's probably why we didn't find Ditto earlier in that that crazy long route, is because I think they switched Ditto to be in the Pokemon Mansion in this game. Okay, so we have got the Poke Laboratory here, Pokemon Lab Testing Room. Now, if you remember correctly, yeah, we actually need to go to the Poke Center, I believe, to go grab something. Yeah, so if you remember, way back at the start of this playthrough, we got an old Amber, and we also got a fossil. And this is where we actually can utilize those things. So, let's withdraw the Dome fossil, and let's withdraw the old Amber. Both that will have effects here in the Pokemon Lab. But anyways, yeah, Kingsman. So, yeah, British Secret Service spy agency sort of thing. Very, like, tongue-in-cheek. I know the director's, like, Matthew Vaughn or something like that, and he's got a very comedic style. So there's 3 films. Oh, the door's... Huh? Why is that locked? I don't remember that being locked. Interesting. But yeah, he's got a very comedic style, and so, there's the first movie that kind of blew up a bit, I think. It was very popular. At least a bit. And then the second one is The Golden Circle, and the third one is The Kingsman, or The Kingsmen, which is like a prequel, basically. Pokemon Lab Testing Room. Let's head inside. So have you seen the Kingsman films, or have you read the comics, or do you know anything about Kingsman? And if so, what do you think about them? And let me know in the comment section below. Oh, you can literally just use this PC here. Oh, that's pretty convenient. But we've already got it, so it's fine. Let's talk to this gentleman. I'm looking for a Kangaskhan. Want to trade one for Muck? Interesting trade here. I think that would be a terrible trade, because Kangaskhan's like a rare encounter in the Safari Zone, whereas Muck we can actually get really soon. And wait, we actually found Muck in the power plant, didn't we? So yeah, that's a terrible trade. No. Oh, well. Sorry, buddy. Hiya, I'm Important Doctor. I study here rare Pokemon fossils. Have you a fossil for me? I do. You can have the Dome fossil. Oh, that is Dome fossil. It is fossil of Kabuto, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So you hurry and give me that, red-handed over the Dome fossil. I take a little time. You go for a walk a little while. Okay. So yeah, that's what we use the Dome fossil and the old Amber for. Pokemon Lab R&D room. I probably never knew what that was as a kid, but research and development, obviously. There's an email. What? The 3 legendary bird Pokemon are Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Their whereabouts are unknown. We plan to explore the cavern close to Cerulean from Pokemon Research Team. Oh, interesting. So yeah, one thing I never knew for the longest time is it's Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. So it's like, Uno, Dos, Tres, 1, 2, 3, which I never realized for the longest time. Crazy. Oh yeah, these things. What was the deal with this? An amber pipe. Yeah, I never knew what that was as a kid either. Like, why did they make a pipe out of amber? I don't know. I made a cool TM. It can cause all kinds of fun. Red received TM35. I think that's literally metronome. That's the sound of a metronome. It tweaks your Pokemon's brain into using moves it doesn't know. Eevee can evolve into one of 3 kinds of Pokemon. Many more at this point, sir. Many more at this point. So yeah, Metronome will allow a Pokemon to basically use literally any move in the entire move list in the generation. Pretty crazy move. Actually, one of my channels were doing Pokemon Soul Silver. And yeah, I taught a Togepi Metronome. Or it already knew Metronome or something. But anyways, yeah, that's been some fun. Pokemon Lab Meeting Room. Okay, what do we got in here? Hello there, do you want to trade your gold duck for Rhydon? Gold duck for Rhydon. That could be a decent trade, I guess, but I don't have one. Well, if you don't want to. I found this very strange fossil in Mount Moon. I think it's a rare prehistoric Pokemon. Yeah, we'll give it to that dude over there then. Hi, do you have a Growlithe? Want to trade it for a Dugong? Interesting. Can you even get Growlithe in this game? I don't know if Growlithe's in Pokemon Yellow or not. Dugong is interesting, though. That's the evolution of Seal. That's too bad. He evolves into, like, a, bigger sort of sea lion? What would it be? I guess, like, a seal. I don't know. We study Pokemon extensively here. Pokemon often bring us rare Pokemon for examination. Wait, what does? People often bring us rare Pokemon. I see. Man, where is... Ooh, a photo of the lab's founder, Dr. Fuji. Oh, it ties back to Lavender Town's Dr. Fuji. Weird. Okay, so I don't remember where the gym leader is. That's very interesting, but we'll explore everything else with Cinnabar Island later. For now, let's go ahead and clear out the route that goes from Cinnabar to Pallet Town. Let's see... So, what was it? Yeah, I'm going to switch in Miasma again to get some extra experience. That'll be good. And then, yeah, we'll get 3 encounters or so. It's probably definitely not going to trigger anything interesting, but you know. Oh, also, I was going to mention, yeah, Missing No, the extremely notorious Pokemon. Which, yeah, a huge glitch. If you don't know what Missing No is, basically, there's like a glitch. I think what you do is you literally just see a trainer... And as they're walking towards you, you somehow fly away, and then you come over here to Cinnabar Island and literally go up and down the eastern coast of Cinnabar Island, and then it'll trigger Missing No, which it does. Like, I've seen it. I remember as a kid, like, I was like, there's no way that's real. And then it was real, and it blew my freaking mind. But in Pokemon Yellow, it actually, like, corrupts your game or something. I think it's only safe in really Pokemon Red and Blue, actually, funnily enough. Right now, I'm in a triathlon meet. No, right now you're about to get obliterated, my little friend, I'm afraid. Okay, swimmer wants to fight. Doesn't even get a name, sends out a Staryu, which I think is just water. Whereas its evolution, Starmie, is water psychic. Maybe this one's water psychic too, I don't know actually. But either way, we will Mega Drain the life right on out of it, and then we'll go for a... Let's go for a Toxic. I'm feeling... Oh, you're going to use Recover. Yeah, Staryu's one of the weird Pokemon that can use Recover. Forgot about that. Good for you, little Staryu. Okay, we'll give you some Poison, then we'll just Mega Drain you again. I like that Staryu knows Swift, because it shoots little stars out at you, and it's literally a star doing it. So it makes sense, of course. Okay, thank you for your life, little Staryu. I do appreciate that. Miasma grows to level 36, and then we've got a Wartortle. Very interesting. Evolves into Blastoise, obviously one of the starter evolutions of Gen 1. Quite neat. Yeah, we really need Giga Drain. Giga Drain is a Gen 1 move, right? Where is Giga Drain at? Because it basically is just literally a better version of Mega Drain, from what I remember. Okay, down goes the swimmer. I'm beat, but I still have the bike race and marathon left. Jesus. As somebody that hates cardio, that makes me disgusted. Feel the sun and the wind. Alright. So yeah, the Kingsman films. The first one, Kingsman the Secret Service with what's his name? Taron Egerton or something like that, who plays Eggsy, funnily enough. Yeah, I really liked it. Really held up. I think I watched it in theaters when it first came out, and watching it again recently, yeah, it super duper holds up. I feel like it's a great film. Bit of a love letter to like classic spy films, very kind of cheeky in a lot of ways, but just a ton of fun, very slick movie. Okay, let's switch out Wolver here. Ground against... Oh, I thought that said Tentacruel. Okay, that's fine. And then I watched the sequel, which was, yeah, The Kingsman, The Golden Circle, which I definitely really liked aspects of it, but it also was harder to take as seriously, and you're not supposed to take a lot of that film seriously. But at the same time, yeah, no, it was kind of one of those that was like, okay, it gets a little too ridiculous at points. I feel like there's like a scene where literally so many Americans are stacked on top of each other in like football stadiums, in cages because they have like a disease. And it was just like, what are we doing here? It was a little too over the top. So like, I really liked certain parts of it, but I definitely didn't think it was as strong overall as the first one was. And then we have The King's Man or something like The King's Men or The King's Man. Like, you know, there's a space in between it now. And that's because it's a prequel. It basically talks about, like, how the whole thing was started in, like, the 1800s, I think. And that was interesting. Yeah, it was an interesting film. Yeah, I lost. I really liked The Golden Circle, and I really liked The King's Man, but they just weren't as strong and cohesive as the first film was, if that makes sense. I'm sunburnt to a crisp. So, you know, a lot of good fun, and overall very entertaining movies, but I feel like the second and third just have much more obvious weaknesses, if that makes sense, right? But I caught all my Pokemon at sea, but the cast is always great. Like, Samuel L. Jackson is the bad guy in the first one. He's great. Julianne Moore is the bad woman in the second one. She's great. And then you have, what's his name? Ralph Fiennes? Is that his name? Who plays Voldemort? You know, he plays the main character in the third film. And he was fantastic. So yeah, a lot of great acting and performances. Mark Strong was like phenomenal as, what's his name? Merlin. He did a great job. The main character, Taron Egerton, or whatever his name is, the guy that played Elton John in Rocket Man. Really strong casting, really strong acting. Oh yeah, Colin Firth as well. Colin Firth, right? I'm hoping I'm getting all these names right. Diver Down. Where'd you catch your Pokemon? If you're talking about Swirl, I think in Fuchsia City, right? We caught Swirl way back in Fuchsia City. Also, we're getting 0 encounters, by the way. This is very weird. And let's also switch Miasma out because they are done with the PP. Keep me company till I get a hit. Oh yeah, this is what fishermen look like in this game, isn't it? Bear with me as I take a swig of me water. Yeah, there's some great scenes, man. Like, they're really fun movies, even with the flaws. They're just really entertaining films. So I definitely do recommend at least the first one, Kingsman: The Secret Service. That movie is great. And then if you like it enough, yeah, you'll probably like parts of The Golden Circle and The King's Man, or King's Men, whatever it is, as well. There's some really good stuff. Oh my god, Rasputin. Yeah, I remember the marketing for it, too. Yeah, because Rasputin plays a big part in the third film, the prequel. Fulgar is trying to learn light screen. What the heck? I don't even know what light screen does. I think it just, like, gives you special defense or something like that. Terrible. That burned some time. Oh, wait, I got a bite. Yeah. Hey, don't scare away the fish. Yeah, we also got a level 50 Pikachu, which is pretty scary, actually. Funnily enough. So anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments, you know. And other than that, as we're taking down these Pokemon, what have I been playing off camera? Still going through Majora's Mask. We just got to the Stone Temple, or the Stone Tower, whatever it's called. The final area in the game, the final dungeon. Not the final area, but, you know, the final major dungeon. And boy, oh boy, what a joy it's been. I love, love, love Majora's Mask. It's been so much fun. I love so much that, like, my girlfriend and I just, like, do this each night now. You know, we just, like, have a game and we play it until it's done. It's so much fun. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just angry that I couldn't catch anything. I get it, man. We all get angry from time to time. So yeah, just been playing a ton of Majora's Mask. We're going to 100% it. We're going to get every item, every mask, every heart piece, everything. in Majora's Mask to basically send it out, which is funny because on the Nintendo Switch Online service, there's like 4 save slots you can make for like the old games. And I think this will be the 4th 100%ed playthrough, or at least, yeah, like the 4th complete playthrough in the save slot. And I'm pretty sure I 100%ed at least one other one. So we've played a lot of Majora's Mask, but it's in my top 5 favorite games of all time for a reason, you know? Okay, I could probably just cast a Max Repel here, but I actually don't know how close we are to the land. We might be kind of close, honestly. But yeah, we're just going to get Tentacool constantly, so let's go ahead and use a Max Repel. We got a couple of trainers here, which Fulgar should make short work of. Hello, little guy. The sea cleanses my body and soul. Well, good for you, little buddy. Oh man, it's late. We got the heat on, and when I close the door into this office, it gets kind of hot. I'm baking a little bit, and I'm just in my skivvies. Do people still say that? Skivvies? I'm in my boxer shorts. Which, fun fact, yeah, I usually record in my boxer shorts, typically. I mean, it just depends. It depends on whether or not I want to have the heat on or the cold air on, depending on the climate in Colorado here. You know, whatever's most comfortable. But usually I'm extremely casual. I like just having as little clothes as possible. This is probably too much information, but listen. I don't know. I thought it was pertinent, okay? Ay-ya! I like the mountains, too. What's wrong with me swimming? Nobody said anything's wrong with you swimming. Why don't you relax, guy? What the heck, a cue ball? What is a cue ball doing out here in the middle of nowhere? Pika, indeed. Why don't we go ahead and use a Thunderbolt against him, huh? Shock that little Tentacool until it's Tentacool no longer. Okay, what do we got? About to use another Tentacool. What I'm guessing here is he's going to have 2 Tentacool and a Tentacruel. Pokemon likes doing that a lot, where one trainer has like the same Pokemon 2 times and then the evolution for the final one. Feel like that's a common thing. Okay, down goes the Tentacool. Goodbye, little friend, and I'm betting a Tentacruel shows its face here. Yep, I freaking knew it. Which, of course, is water poison, which means ground is super effective against poison. An earthquake is overpowered as all heck, so down goes the Tentacruel. Definitely one of my top 10, like, Generation 1 Pokemon. And Wolver grows to level 42. Cheap shot. What do you mean, cheap shot? I look like what? A studded inner tube? Get lost. Is this guy having his own, like, inner monologue? Who is he talking to? Red doesn't even talk in the first place. In the second place, like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't just insult people randomly. I got a big haul. Want to go for it? My God, I was hoping this route would be, like, a little shorter, but this is very egregious. Not nearly as bad as, oh, yep, we got yep. Oh, my God. Every time you have a water route, you get the freaking fisherman with 5 or 6 Magikarp. This guy maybe will have a Gyarados, though. Perhaps. Maybe. But yeah, it's going to be a long battle here as we just slaughter his level 27 Magikarp, which is hilariously low experience. 100-something experience, which just is like, how does that even check out here? About to use a Magikarp. Wow. Who would have thought? Take the Thunderbolt. There you go. Goodbye. And if you have another Magikarp, I would love to see it. Oh my God, and another Magikarp. It sucks too because it's like the type of Pokemon you would be like, oh, I can train my other Pokemon on him, but not really because it's not even worth the XP if you're sending in a Pokemon then taking him out immediately, or even if you're KOing it. It's just not worth XP, you know? Okay, the penultimate Pokemon. Let's see if we can get a Gyarados to end it. That would be epic. Goodbye, little Magikarp. Thank you so much for playing. I do appreciate it. Nope, it's just going to be another Magikarp. You know you can evolve these things, right? I think Magikarp evolves into Gyarados literally at like level 20 or 25 maximum. Like, you know you can turn these things into Gyarados, and I think there's literally no reason not to. Darn Magikarp! Yeah. I seem to only catch Magikarp. You can evolve them, dude. You want to know if the fish are biting? Not really. I've got my Pokemon team set. I mean, I could make some additions, though, like Muck I've wanted to use. And, what else? What else? Lapras would be cool, yeah. But I think we've got our team set for good for the end of the game. We could switch it up, because it's, you know, we've been using this team for a while, but I don't know. I want to stay loyal to my Pokemon as well. Okay, a little Goldeen coming out. Let's try to go for some Dunders. Let's go for some Dunders. We'll throw out a Dunder in order to kill this Goldeen. I would love to see how much damage we actually dealt to that Goldeen with that stab, super effective, most powerful electric move. I bet it would kill it like 2 to 3 times over, and I'm not even kidding. Okay, here comes another Dunder. Take the Dunder, Sea King. Take it and go back into the sea. Goodbye. Thank you for playing. About to send out another Sea King. You guys know you can switch your... You know you can have different teams, right? You don't need to just have Goldeen and Sea King. There's the Dunder. Literally nothing that you can do. Yeah, my least favorite Pokemon, Sea King. That's officially my least favorite, no joke. Red defeated Fisherman, who says, "Dang! Sorry, buddy. I can't catch anything good." Well, maybe you just need to practice. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, hopefully we're close to Pallet Town here because, yeah, I'm pretty much water rooted out at this point. If I never saw another water route again, I would be quite happy, you see. Quite happy indeed. Okay, now, I always thought Mr. Mime was here. Is Mr. Mime not here? I feel like he's not. Because, yeah, we were playing Pokemon Fire Red on the main stream. On the main channel stream, I should say. And you don't... Well, we got him through a trade. But anyways, I always thought Mr. Mime was in this patch of grass. Maybe he is, but I feel like I saw this in Pokemon Yellow specifically, and I feel like he's not here. But we do have that Max Repel active, so... I don't know. Do we... it's whatever. Even if we fight a Mr. Mime, I'm not going to use him. So it's fine. Maybe we'll remember to come back there, though. And we have returned to Pallet Town, where we started our adventure all those hours ago. Basically, let's go say hi to our mom. We must, right? I mean, come on. Hello, Mom. Red, if you drive your Pokemon too hard, they'll dislike you. You should take a rest. I really wish they, like, programmed a line for her, you know, if they noticed that you came up from Cinnabar Island or something. I wish they, like, programmed specifically, like, a new line for her to say. That would be a nice little detail. Okay. Let's go back, and now let's check the patch of grass at least a couple of times here. See if we can find something interesting. I mean, obviously, this patch of grass is not accessible. Yeah, funnily enough, it's always funny to me when I think about, like, RPGs, because it's like, we started at, like, level 1, literally, you know, how much feet above us right there. But then you'll find something over here, like, I mean, even a level 15 Pidgey would, like, destroy our initial Pokemon. So, yeah, it's just kind of funny, that this patch of grass is literally, like, just right down here. Is there really? Is it just higher level Rattatas and Pidgeys? That's so weird. I could have swore there was a Mr. Mime here. Alright, let's give it one more encounter, see if we can find something interesting. Ba-boo, ba-da-doo. Give me something interesting to see. Nope, just gonna be a little rat. Alright, little rat, I've gotta run. Goodbye. Okay, so... to my knowledge, that is literally the entire map done, except for the final area, which we obviously cannot access until we do the last 2 gyms. So yeah, that should be the entire thing done. I mean, obviously this is not like 100% playthrough or anything, but, you know, I want to, you know, give the game its spotlight, obviously. Okay, let's go return to the researcher here. Where were you? Your fossil is back to life. It was Kabuto, like I think. Red got Kabuto. Do you want to give a nickname to Kabuto? There's no more room for Pokemon. Kabuto was sent to Pokemon Box 4 on PC. Hiya! I'm an important doctor. I study here rare Pokemon fossils. Have you a fossil for me? Oh, that is old Amber. It is fossil of Aerodactyl, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So you hurry and give me that. Red-handed over the old Amber. I take a little time. You go for a walk a little while. And I remember as a kid, like, I never knew, like, what that meant. How much did I have to walk? But I think it literally just means you have to fly to a different location. I think. I could be wrong. Pokemon Lab. And then let's check out the Poke Center and talk to everybody that we didn't talk to here real quick. Yeah, Kabutops would be a sick Pokemon to use, too. What is he, like, water... Is he water rock? Or is he just rock? I actually don't know. Kabutops, which I don't think I've used, even though I really like Kabutops for whatever reason. Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Hello there. Pokemon can still learn techniques after canceling evolution. Evolution can wait until new moves have been learned. Do you have any friends? Pokemon you get in trades grow very quickly. I think it's worth a try. Yeah, it's weird because if you do get a Pokemon in a trade, it does grow quickly. However, if you don't have the badge for it to obey you, that can go south. In our Fire Red, we had Mr. Mime through a trade, and it grew crazy fast, but it also wouldn't listen to me because it got too high level. You can cancel evolution when a Pokemon is evolving. You can stop it and leave it the way that... What? What'd you say? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop it and leave it the way it is. Yeah, which I don't think I mean, I've done it like once to see what it does, but there's not really much of a use for that, I feel like. It never hurts to have extra items. This is true. Don't they have X attack? It's good for battles. Maybe. Let's see. Hello, sir. I think I'm going to sell Metronome. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. If you do want to see some Metronome usage, check out my second YouTube channel. Okay, so Ultra Balls, Hyper Potions, Max Repels, Escape Ropes, Revives, and Full Heals. Let's see what type of items we could utilize. Max Repels, we probably want like 10 of those. Ultra Balls, maybe like 13. And that could be it. So, let's get 10 Ultra Balls. I know that's not how much I said before, but that's fine. Max Repels will get about 10 as well. Good. Escape Rope, yeah, would actually be helpful. I'm going to buy 3 of those. Actually, let's buy another 2 of these, since we don't have Dig anymore. And then Full Heal and Revive is fine. I think we'll be okay without that. The door is locked. Okay, so we cannot access the gym. Cinnabar Gym's Blaine is an odd man who has lived here for decades. Scientists conduct experiments in the burned-out building. Cinnabar Island Pokemon Gym Leader Blaine, the hot-headed Quizmaster. Cinnabar Island, the fiery town of burning desire. And it's very small, though, unfortunately. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go in here. And this is a whole interesting thing. Also, there's gonna be some interesting Pokemon here as well. Ooh, Eradicate. Didn't expect to fight Matt, to be honest. Let's go ahead and use Dunder Wave. Just has to get that stab quick attack, which always hurts a little bit. Okay, so Eradicate is paralyzed. Will a Body Slam kill? Will a T-Bolt kill? Let's go for a Body Slam. I don't feel like it will. Yeah, that's good. He's going to use Focus Energy, which I think raises the chance of getting a crit. It doesn't even guarantee a crit, so it's god-awful, I feel like. I could be wrong. It could be, like, the best move ever, but I don't think so. Another Focus Energy, you utter fool. I think you literally cannot use Focus Energy twice in a row. Okay, we might even have Raticate already. Do you want to give a nickname to Raticate? Raticate was transferred. Okay, that means we literally have Raticate, so that was silly, but oh well. Alrighty, now this is a whole weird thing here. A lot of weird stuff going on with this place. We've got stairs leading up there, and it looks like we're going to need another key card as well. Red found an escape rope, which is good because that just stacks. Can't interact with that over there. Then this goes all the way down there. So let's go over back here to the left. And we'll see what encounters we get. Rattata is not something I expected to see. Yeah, I feel like so much of this, like, game, Pokemon Yellow specifically, there's just so many places for cool, interesting Pokemon, and they just put, like, rats and Pidgeys over and over and over and over and over. A secret switch. Oh, press it, who wouldn't? Interesting. I completely forgot that that was, like, actually a thing. Glad I interacted with that. Okay, so then that opens up this down here, which is what? What did that literally do? I don't even know what, literally just beds that you can't even interact with. Oh, yeah, there we go. Very cool Pokemon here. Growlithe, who evolves into Arcanine. One of the sickest Generation 1 Pokemon by far. Okay, will a Body Slam kill it? Body Slam is unbelievably powerful for some reason. Yep, and it does kill it. Unfortunate. We will try to catch another one if we see it. But unfortunately, it's just a little rat. Over and over and over again. Little tiny rats. Okay, so we got that stairs leading up, and then there's a barricade here, interestingly enough. And a big rat this time around. With his nasty little fangs. Rodents have, like, yellow teeth a lot of the time, or, like, colored teeth. It's very weird. I know it's because, like, yeah, it's a certain, like, is it keratin? I don't know. They have some, like, weird pigment or some weird thing going on where they have, like, colored teeth. Okay, this Growlithe is only level 26. Jeez Louise, that thing is a baby. So I think we just want to, excuse me, still a little tiny bit sick. I'm like 99.9% like healed in real life. But there's that point, like 1% that's taking my breath away and forcing me to cough. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was hoping for there. New Pokédex will be added for the Growlithe, the puppy Pokemon. A Pokemon with a friendly nature, however, it will bark fiercely at anything invading its territory. Sick Pokemon. Yeah, Arcanine would be a sick as heck Pokemon to use. But we've got our team. Why did I not think? I wanted a fire Pokemon earlier. Why did I not think to use Growlithe? I guess just because I thought it would take too long to get him here near the end game, right? That must be why, I would assume. Okay, I'm going to keep the encounters going for a bit more, but then we'll pop a repel here. All right. A secret switch. Press it. Who wouldn't? Hello? I can't get out. This old place is one big puzzle. And I don't think he even engaged a... Oh, yeah, these guys. Burglars. These guys are so weird. They're only in, like, Gen 1 and 2. Very bizarre. Let's go for a Body Slam. Barrel. Yeah, I don't think he even engaged a battle with me. I think we had to talk to him to do it. A Charmeleon. Okay, you've got this Swirl. The middle evolution of the Charmander landing on Charizard, of course. We got a Stab water type super effective move here. Water beating fire, of course. Does not kill, though. And then Charmeleon uses Rage, which is a god-awful move. Definitely want to get rid of that as soon as you possibly can. You don't want to hold on to that, my friend. Big mistake there. Down goes the Burglar. Oh no, my bag of loot! Switches open and close alternating sets of doors. Oh god, it's one of these things where it like opens and closes doors. I'm not a big fan of that. It's because it's just hard to remember what is opened and what's closed, you know? Yeah, there he is. This is the guy I was looking for. Grimer, which evolves into Muck. Very weird Pokemon. Let's go ahead and use Thunder Wave. Will a Body Slam... I feel like a Body Slam won't kill it. You know when you play a lot of Pokemon and you just think, like, that will not kill. I feel like a Body Slam will not kill. Yeah, you just know it. I guess because maybe Grimer's, like, just more bulky or something. I don't really know. But let's go for an Ultra Ball. In goes the Grimer. made of hardened sludge. It smells too putrid to touch. Even weeds won't grow in its path. My god. Imagine having that Pokemon. That would genuinely suck, because it would just smell horrible, and I don't have any way to cure this Pikachu of this. Yeah, that's gonna suck. I don't have any way to cure this Pikachu of this poison, so if we have to double back to the first floor... Oh my god, there's like so many stairs everywhere. Yeah, if we have to double back to the first floor, we should definitely go back to the Poke Center. Let's go up here, though. Diary, July 5th, Guyana. That's right. I forgot that it involves South America, which is so funny to me. Guyana, South America. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. A new Pokemon was discovered. We discovered it in the jungle. It was just hanging out, basically. We discovered it. It's ours. We're calling it... Well, I don't know if I can say what we're calling it, frankly. Okay, we got a little Pokemon back here. Or no, an actual item. Calcium, which increases... What is it? Special? Because, again, in this game, special defense and offense are like the same thing. Special attack and special defense. Very weird. Let's give that to Swirl. Special Rose, yep. And then let's go to item, and let's go to Escape Rope and get the heck out of here. Let's go. Goodbye. There's only, like, one more Pokemon in there that I do want to find, but I think it's on, like, a basement or something, or, like, it's on a weird floor. But it is a very interesting Pokemon. We don't really need to catch it, though. It's not really going to add anything to this playthrough. We will just have it, basically. We'll have it to have it. So the question is, do we want the little guy? Do we want the little guy? I don't know. Do we want him? Could put him in the box. Keep him there forever. Alright, let's go ahead and use at least one Max Repel here. Maximum repellent. And then, yeah, okay. So I got to try to remember all these different areas. We did pull a switch. Now, did that open something else? So that one's closed, but the whole thing might have just reset. Because if we come over this way, there was a door that was barred, wasn't there? Or am I confusing it with... Oh, yeah, look at this. This is so weird. Oh, my God. And there's a door. Where does that go? Weird. And then there's this that's barred now, and there's a scientist as well. Yeah, not a big fan of, like, one switch turning on, like, half the barriers and then another switch, like, reversing it or whatever. It just gets very, very confusing and hard to track. But if we come over here and press the secret switch, what does that open now? That opens that bed. Did we just not... Oh, did we just not come down here? Did I completely forget to go over this way? No, because that's locked now. And this doesn't do anything, right? Which is weird, because it's like, what's even the point? But maybe now something to the bottom right is opened? Is that how it's done? I don't think there was anything. No, it was just a big brick wall. Okay, so we do definitely have to go up. That was a quick Max Repel, I feel like. Okay, so let's go up here. Then, we've got another switch here, which, yeah, I just don't know. I mean, you see it, you might as well press it, right? But it's like, it's going to be annoying trying to figure out how to navigate this place. And then that keeps that right side open, but there's nothing we can do over there. So let's go up this way. We got another bunch of stairs leading up. And we got those journals to the right, but there's still like a lock thing here. So, I guess we'll just take this stairs and see where this goes. Okay. Where are we now? I guess we want to just go into the places that are already opened and then come back and turn on the switch, right? Red found an iron. Okay, that increases defense. Let's give that to miasma if we can. Yeah, because plants wither and die. And we need them to have defensive characteristics, you understand. All right, let's go ahead and throw that secret switch. Now, does that open that thing to the bottom right? Indeed, it does. Hello, sir. My mentor once lived here. You don't say. Your mentor, eh? Scientist wants to fight and sends out a Magnemite. Zuda-do. Let's go ahead and use Body Slam. This thing is electric type in this generation. It does get steel later on, which makes it much tougher. Let's switch over to Mr. Wolver, because this guy's probably going to have multiple electric Pokemon here. He's going to use Thunder Shock, but unfortunately for him, that does not affect a ground-type Pokemon. Down goes the Magnemite. Next up, he's going to send out a Magneton, which unfortunately exists before Pokemon abilities exist, meaning it does not have Levitate to avoid this earthquake. So down it goes. Goodbye, Magneton. Then we have a Volt Orb, which we will keep out Wolver for and do yet another earthquake. Literally nothing this little ball can do, I'm afraid. Goodbye, little fella. Ooh, overwhelming. So you're stuck? Try jumping off over there. Yeah, so you can, like, jump off of these. I remember that. You can jump off of these little, where there's cuts and, like, the textures. You could jump off and go down, which is very bizarre. But we'll head down here first. Looks like there's nothing here. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Let's take the right one first. We'll have to remember to go down the left one if there's nothing here. Where are we? So there's the first journal, right? Okay. So that means we want to try the... Oh, that's closed now. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. So we have to look for something that's open now. Also, there's another staircase leading up there that we hadn't gone into yet, right? Oh, yeah, I was going to say, so hopefully this left side's open here, and it is. Fantastic. Diary, July 10th, we christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. And there's the reference to Mew, which is so weird, because, yeah, Mew does not exist officially in... should I throw the switch and then go down? God, this gets really confusing. Let's just go up here and see what happens. This place is, like, huge! Yeah, Mew is weird, because, like, Mew is in the code of the game as far as I understand, but you have to trigger it with a glitch, but the glitch was intentional. But then also Mew was given out officially through, like, events. So it's very, very weird. The first, like, mythical Pokemon. Okay, hopefully that Ember does not burn. Ooh, critical hit. Big damage with the Stab Ember. Gotta bring out the big Dunder here, and that still doesn't kill, which is crazy, but it decides to use Tail Whip, which is a fatal mistake. Down goes the Ninetales. Goodbye. Red defeated Burglar. Yeah. Sorry, little guy. I wonder where my partner went. I don't know, but can you move so I can read that journal? If you'd be so kind. Diary, February 6th. Mew gave birth? We named the newborn Mewtwo. Huh? I definitely forgot that Mew canonically gives birth to Mewtwo. What? That's bizarre. What the heck? I don't know how I feel about that one. That's very weird. Alright, let's go back to this statue. We'll press that. And then that lets us go back up this way. Now, the question is, should I press it again? I don't freaking know, man. This is why I'm not a big fan of, like, the, you know, press a thing and then it does one thing and then you gotta, like... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, like, you know, puzzles where things just alternate. It gets really annoying. Anyways, let's go down here and see where this takes us. Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here. Who are you? I'm allowed to go where I please, scientific man. You nasty scientist, you. Sends out an electrode. Very cool. We'll give you a body slam. Sonic Boom, which does, like, flat damage, I think. I always forget what Sonic Boom does. I think it always does 20 damage. I think that's literally what it does. It, like, does a flat 20 damage no matter what. Something like that. About to send out a Weezing. Oh, interesting. Interesting choice with the Weezing, my lord. Take this earthquake and be gone. Take this earthquake and be gone with you, you bags of gas. Looking drowsy, and you're not even a drowsy. The scientist has been defeated. Ouch! Ouch indeed. A key? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, is there actually a key? I don't remember that. Maybe this is it? Red found a Carbos. Okay, that increases speed. Let's go ahead and use this on, I'm going to say Miasma. Miasma might be a little bit slower. It just feels like a slow Pokemon. I don't actually know if it is or not. Okay, so we got stairs leading down here, but this also goes up. So let's hold off on that for now. We got another little, wall there. And then this goes down. Where does that lead? Okay, I'm going to hold off on that because I don't know where that actually goes. Because, it might take you directly outside, which then would really suck because we'd have to do all this over again. Okay, so let's go downstairs here. We got an item over there to the left. That's blocked off. And we've got a scientist there. Interesting. Okay, what's over here? Diary September 1st. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. Jesus. Uh-oh, where am I now? Tell me about it, dude. It's so confusing. Oh, that's right. Now I know why we're here. Yeah, now I know how you access the gym. I remember now. Okay, let's go for the Thunderbolt. Shock this little puppy. Sorry, buddy. Nothing personal. I like you as a Pokemon quite a bit. About to send out a Ponyta. Don't know if we've seen a Ponyta yet. Interesting Pokemon. Interesting little fire guy. But we're going to go ahead and use Surf here. Stab, super effective water move. Which has the same animation as Toxic without the ending little water blast there. Goodbye, little Ponyta. It's been real. Ah, woo! You can find stuff lying around, you don't say. Red found TM14. Now, what is TM14, I wonder? Booted up a TM, it contained Blizzard. Interesting. I wonder if, Swirl could learn that. I'm not going to teach it to him because he's already got Ice Beam, which is way more reliable than Blizzard is. Blizzard is the same thing as Thunder. It's like, it's a good move when it lands, but when it doesn't land, it is terrible. Okay, so we got that switch over there, but yeah, I'm going to come over here and check everything first. We got a full restore, which heals your status as well as your health completely. And then hopefully we can access everything else here, because I'm not really sure how much we have left in terms of coverage. A secret switch, press it. Who wouldn't? Okay, so that switched all the doors around. Bing, boom, 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 boom. So I don't think there was any doors up here, but there is one to the right over here that we definitely want to check out, leading to this scientist man here. Hello. This place is ideal for a lab. You don't say. I mean, isn't it like burnt to a crisp? I feel like you'd have a tough time getting everything set up, but maybe not. Okay, let's use another Body Slam. It might not kill this Magnemite. I feel like Magnemites in general are a little bulkier. Gets paralyzed, funnily enough, and fully paralyzed. Because, yeah, later on, electric Pokemon cannot get paralyzed, I'm pretty sure. About to send out an Electrode. Okay, go Mr. Wolver. I love Electrode, too. Electrode's a funny Pokemon with that big smile. I like him a lot. Okay, you're just gonna yeah, Electrode is so fast. You're just gonna outspeed and then use self-destruct, which isn't even gonna do anything. Very funny move there, very funny. What was that for? What was what for? I like it here, it's conducive to my studies. Well, good for you. You're kind of like a weirdo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so we got another switch there, which is interesting, because wouldn't that lock me in? Boop, boop. We got another rare candy, so now we got 2 of them. Important to note. Do. Okay, the Pokemon I was talking about might be here, so let's see if we can get an encounter with him, maybe. That would be cool. Do. It's not Eradicate. I don't much care about Raticate. I don't much care about Eradicate. Wow, that's a high-level Raticate, too. Level 40 Raticate. What the heck? All right, let's go ahead and activate this, which hopefully does not lock me in. Do. Yeah, I don't know what floor the Pokemon I'm talking about is on, but I would think, wow, an even higher Raticate. Level 43. But I would think it would be low in the dungeon, so I feel like it would be here. Whoa, and a big old muck. Interesting. We definitely already caught a muck in the power plant, so we're good there. No, I'm looking for a different little purplish guy. If you would find me that purplish man, that would be cool. I don't need these other Pokemon if I'm being quite honest with you. Yeah, he kind of looks like you, but he's not really you, is the thing. No offense. Okay, I think this is the important item here. Red found TM22. Never mind. It is not the important item. What is TM22? It contains Solar Beam. Interesting. That's an interesting move. Oh, yeah. On Miasma. Oh, that's huge. Or we could give it to Info, which is interesting, too. We did need another move for Miasma. Oh, yeah, because we could, like, sleep and then use Solar Beam. And then recharge on the next... Or, like, it takes a turn to charge, right? So we could put a Pokemon to sleep and then charge it and then use it. Yeah, you know what? I feel like Miasma should learn it. But Miasma can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room? Yes. Which move? I think Toxic, honestly. Toxic is not really doing too much. I wanted to do, like, weird stalls with it, but there's really, like, not really a reason to do it. To be quite honest with you. Red found the secret key. There it is. Okay, and I think we can also just leave now. I think that's pretty much everything. We may have missed, like, a room or two, but I really don't want to go through trying to find the correct combination of, you know, button presses to find, like, a TM or something. So, let's go ahead and use the escape rope. We also got to remember to get back and get Aerodactyl at some point as well. Okay, and yeah, you need the secret key to open the gym, and I completely forgot about that aspect. So this will be where we end this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts on the Kingsman film series, if you have any. I would love to know. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, our adventure is coming to a close. Not too much time left. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.